Hello, everybody. Tonight, we are going to continue our run of City Skylines. So achievements are disabled because I have the, I think it's mostly because of the 81 tiles mod I have active. Once we've got the 25 unlocked the normal way, we're gonna do the unlock all option in the mod, which lets you build on the entire map. Normally, you can only buy 25 tiles, but with the 81 tiles mod, you can build on the entire map. So that's the only mod that I consistently use. Anyway, if you were not here last time, let me just give you a brief introduction to the city. Okay, so to start with, we'll start with where we started building. So this little section right here is how people get in and out of the city. So we've got some nice high rises going here. Here we've got some low density. I'm probably going to rezone this into high density later, not sure yet. We've got pretty much, you can see like a lot of really tiny houses. Like really small, like actually really tiny houses. Look at that. That's like the size of my apartment, that house. But yeah, we got cliffside housing going. I really like this section of town because like it's not that important economy-wise, but it's like it was really fun building all this. Like it was a challenge. Like I had to flatten this area to put that school there. I may do more with this later. Like I might make more terraces. We shall see. So this is where all the coal plants and landfills are. I've also been putting up prisons, and I've been trying to replace my coal plants with solar. So we're probably going to continue doing that today. You can see here, I've pretty much stained the river black with actual poop. See all that? That milkshake? Mmm. Forget I said that. We've also got like a whole ton of incinerators here. Just so that our incinerators don't so that our landfills don't fill up all the way. So we have this section of town over here. This is what I would call like the dense section of town. And let me show you something really quick and to tell you why I call it the dense section. So you can see here, we have some high land values, sure. But we have like a much wider swath of land value here. And we've also got some beachfront property that we started working on last game. You can see it's still being built and upgraded and whatnot. So we're probably going to need to educate more people in order to continue upgrading that. But what we're going to be focusing on today is most likely building over here. So right now, almost all of my building has just been in like, you know, this area. But I've also got all this space up here that I haven't done anything with. So let's do some stuff with it. Let's do some fun stuff with it. So first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to add loops. Add loops here. And Where else should I put it? Like, ooh. Nah. Nah. We want it to curve the other way. Or at least, you know, not curve. We don't want it to curve in such a way that, you know, they have to take a really sharp turn at both sides. That would be a bit counterintuitive. That said, let's bring a power line down there and get going. You know what I actually might do? That I've wanted to try doing, but I haven't done it yet? Since we've got so much money, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove this section of highway, and I'm going to replace it with elevated highway so that we can have some stuff under it. Not, you know, not a lot of stuff, but just like put roads under it and whatnot. It would make construction a little easier, and it would also allow us to just have stuff on both sides of the highway. So here's a... Well, let's go. Let's not talk about it. Let's just do it. It's a Leroy Jenkins moment, if ever there was one in City Skylines. Absolute bruh moment. Bruh. So what we got now is gonna like page this up here. All right. Nice. So that's high enough that you can probably put some stuff under it. Let's test that theory. Yeah, that looks good to me. And that'll make on-ramping for that a lot easier as well. So now let's do the same thing with the other side. Nice. So, let's see. Now that that's done, let's take a look at what we've built. It's good to know that, you know, highway isn't the largest that we can build. We can go larger if we need to. But yeah, I think this bridge is... we built this and it didn't even dent our money. So, stop talking about it and start doing. Let's see, so they can take the highway down here. Let's start with some on-ramps close to what's happening. Then we can expand out into... Okay, that works. Then we can... well, we can probably start with 4-lane. We can upgrade it to something I haven't even considered is building stuff underground. Maybe later. Maybe later we'll do that. Okay, so that's all the same. Oh shoot! I need to do that the other way. I'm glad you can just do that. You can switch the direction of a one-way road by going to upgrade here and right-clicking on the section of road that you want to switch the direction of, which is good because otherwise you'd have to delete it and then rebuild it. It's a bit of hassle. Not as much hassle as talking about it is, but still some hassle. So before we do anything else, let's add access to the other side of the highway. Something I've been really into lately is I think, yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Now we can just finish this off like that. There. Perfect. Now we add on ramps to the other side. Yeah, I don't think I gave it enough space on the other side. That's fine. For now, we'll build the on-ramps first, and then once we're sure how much space they need, we'll build that road. Eternal bra moment. Okay. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but we'll get better at that. Alright. Now... You know what? Hang on a sec. Here's what we're gonna do. Perfect. That's a bit smoother. Elevation step. I don't know what that does. We'll figure that out later. Yeah, that's good enough. Yep. I do dislike that you can't, like, go under the overpasses. Yeah, look, there's the city. I like the tilt shift effect. That's cool. And it goes away if you're a little further away from the ground. Or a little closer, I guess. It just goes out of focus if you're too far away. They really do kind of make it look like a little model city. I like that. Okay, so now that that's done, we've got probably, I wish it would tell you what the demand is for. Is there a demand graph? Tourism, traffic, disaster, park maintenance, industry, post offices. Oh, that's something we haven't done yet. We can add post offices. Let's do that. Post service. Okay, so first one. Neat. Okay, and we can probably add like a couple. For these here. One heck of an intersection this is. Let's just do that. Let's just have that happen. So now they can choose. Do I want to use the highway or do I want to just drive over? Now they have a choice. So we can probably what happens if we just kind of... Ooh. Neat. Okay, so you can kind of have some stuff on the highway, but not much stuff. Nice, though. Alright. So let's put down some industrial here. Not industrial, residential, what am I saying? Hmm. Okay. Gotta maximize use of space. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Stunning. Incredible. Okay, so now we... do one of these. Alright, so next we should probably put down an electrical grid. You know, just so they don't get angry and move out. Ooh, capital city. Nice. So we got us some urban sprawl going now. So we got like one section of the city over here, and then you got to take the highway to get to that section of the city over there. Let's see, with this, we can build on both sides. So it is kind of contiguous. So next, let's build some commercial because there was demand for that. I guess the supports for the bridge must extend underground. That's kind of cool. Okay, so at this point I can probably remove that. Yeah. Which means I can fill this area now. Okay. So now we can put down some offices here. So that is just barely not underneath anything. Okay. Now we build some more 4-lane. So now, whatever we need next, we've got room for it. So probably that would be a good idea. Probably this would be a good idea. And this would also be a good idea. May as well extend the network of pipes out here, because we're going to be building over there eventually. Nice. Alright. So there's some school access, but not much. So, elementary school, high school, university. Nice. The amount of crematoriums that you have to build is ridiculous. I feel like this is an unrealistic need for crematoriums. Oh, but look, they're all upgrading because I built the crematoriums. That's what they were missing, is that, apparently. Do we have a medical lab yet? That's what we'll do here, is... I can wait a bit. How's traffic? It's not terrible. can't remember if I built a bus depot. Did I? I'm not sure. Honestly, not sure. Can probably put one of these like here and here and there. I'm gonna build some incinerators over here just so that we can get trash service. Look at them all go. Meow. Okay, we're gonna do that. Traffic is still getting by, which is, I think, the most important thing. Oh boy. Yep, it's time to build more stuff. Ooh, we're gonna be able to build nuclear power plants soon. It's gonna be nice. High water usage. Okay. Well, we can probably remove some of these now. And we can upgrade this down a bit. Probably 4 blocks-ish, however much that is. Yeah, that's probably enough. One thing we are going to do, though, is we're going to extend it down slightly more than it's saying we should. Actually, yeah. Let's do this. Take this and see. Okay, so that's it. Okay. Now we can do this. And we can do this. Yeah. That's not what, yeah, screw it. The end goal here is to just make an absolutely massive city covering most of the map. Then, the fun part is we're going to destroy the whole thing and build it over, but with the money. Because, you know, having more money lets you do more stuff from the beginning. So, I'm going to do some office.
is warning of a tsunami approaching the
Oh boy!
area. Should avoid roads and waterfronts. A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts.
Oh my god, that is such a big tsunami. That is so big. And it's all polluted water, too. Okay, here's the plan. We're just gonna do this. We're just gonna do this. Okay. Get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it. Okay, we should probably do this. And we'll build another one, like here. This is a pretty bad tsunami. I guess the water wanted to go that way. That's cool. That's fine. This is fine.
The tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
Man, I wasn't expecting it to go that far inland. Okay, it looks like the pump trucks mostly did their job. All considered, like, the city weathered that really well. There was, like, barely any, it's like no permanent damage. We should probably build some incinerators here. There. I guess there's just a pond of crap water there. That's fine. If I fast forward, will it just, like, sit there? Or does it slowly sink into the ground? I think it's shrinking. I'm pretty sure it's shrinking, yeah. Yep, it definitely is.
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
Well, tsunami seems to be done. That's fine. You know what we could probably do? Do we have eco water outlets yet? Eco water treatment plant. So that's what we're gonna do. Because I want to have nicer water. Like, I know it doesn't matter that much, considering it's all going downstream, but like, you know, I want to at least be able to pretend that I'm not destroying the environment. Okay, bye-bye pollution. Forget about all your worries. There is no more poop. It's all gone. You know what we could probably do? Probably build some tank reservoir. Okay. That should be... Ooh, I can create lakes? I'm definitely going to abuse that. Okay. I guess there's just water there now. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, time to do this. May seem counterintuitive at first, but the reasoning is that this should all work much more smoothly if there's fewer intersections. See that? Look at that. That's high efficiency right there. I mean, it's, you know, it's not like solved yet, but it's a lot better than it was. What's it occupied by? What do we got here? High school? You're gonna be there. And this is gonna be 4-lane. And this is gonna be commercial. Yeah, I actually fixed the traffic problem, like, legitimately, without doing anything cheap. I'm smart. How is our prison space doing? Crime rate's really low. So you know what? Let's make us a lake. Is that ore? What is that? I'm not sure, and I'm not sure if I care. So what we're going to do now is see if we can increase the buildable area in the city. I know this started out innocently enough, like, hey, you know, let's see whether we can build a lake. The answer is obviously going to be yes. But, you know, in the meantime, a more interesting question is, can we remove a mountain range? And that's the question which we're currently going to try to answer. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's continue our little lake project here. Well, we've gotten rid of some of the soil. Build a mountain range here. And we're going to build another large mountain behind that one. You can really push this. The floor is pretty low. Very, very low. Where are we going to get all this water? We're going to build a fresh water outlet. We can straight up just make our own area to put a wind turbine in, and I think that's pretty neat. Look at that. This is just going to be a reservoir. We have constructed a reservoir. That's what we did. Oh, that is the wrong thing. Hey, we can buy more land. Let's buy this, since we're screwing around with the land in that area anyway. Got us a waterfall. A waterfall that clips into the ground.
Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute.
Well, I hope it's where I built my pond. Oh, hey, we need a... Oh, shoot. Oh no, it's in the high... It's in the high value district.
Somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
Okay. That wasn't that bad. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to pretend that that did not happen. What sinkhole? I don't know what you're talking about. No sinkhole here. Nope. Nuh-uh. None. No sinkhole. No sinkhole whatsoever. There was no sinkhole there. Shut up. Okay. So, now that that's over with, welcome back to me screaming. Let's build more than one freshwater outlet, because it looks like if it's just this one, it's going to take a while. That should work. And you can just turn it on and off, so whenever this is full, just turn it off and I'll put some water pumps there. Can I turn water pumps on and off? Okay. We'll worry about that later. For now, we can probably, Wow, we've actually managed to improve the land value by just putting a bunch of crap there. That's actually pretty funny. Okay, we were going to build a crematory though, so let's not forget that. Let's just do that before anything else happens. Ooh, I wonder if a tornado is going to happen. I wonder if that was like, you know, foreshadowing for something that's about to happen. That would suck if a tornado hit. Like, look at all this. Look at all this beautiful area. Like, if a tornado tore through this, it'd be a lot of dead people. Tell you what. Yeah, I need to put down a crematorium. I need to put down one over here. God, how are there so many dead people? Okay. We need to build industry. We need to build oil industry. Based on natural resources, yeah. Oil. Colossal city. 48,000. Okay, so if I just, like, build up this area a little more, that should be fairly easy. Do I need more crematoriums? No, they're heading out. They're doing their job. How are the services? Do I have my medical lab yet? Yoga garden. Let's put it right next to the crematory so that people can think about death while they stretch. Death is an illusion. That's an Overwatch reference. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's push this further away. Like over there, probably. That'll be good. Now I can just like move these. Put them where we don't want to see. Put them somewhere very far away. Trash. Literally just the place where people process garbage. Fun fact, my family actually owns a garbage business in Connecticut. Just, you know, just letting you guys know. I think it's a neat fact. So yeah, now that this is, how's our lake doing? Oh, it's almost full. Oh, no it isn't. Oh, wait. Is it? Oh, that's a shadow. For a second I thought that was the water, and I was like, oh, that's increasing really fast. Can I generate electricity from this? Wait. Yeah, we'll experiment with hydroelectric when we've got, you know, less pressing matters to worry about. So right now, it's about time that I got to industrial specializations, oil. Oh, can I only, Wait, did I select place or did I select erase? Oh, right, you can just, what you doing here all alone? I'm playing, City Skylines. I do stream live, but I also upload all of these to YouTube afterward. You are one of the lucky few who gets to watch this while it happens. So, what we're going to do next is we're going to bring out 2-lane road just over here. Like that. Keep an eye on where the... Okay, so it's this whole area here. We should probably, yeah. Well, I'm glad to see you made it here. Thank you for joining me. So, yeah, before I do that, I'm going to unlock more land when I reach 48,000 population, and I'm getting kind of close. So I'm just going to build up this area here. Turn off that real quick so we can see what we're doing. Oh. Alright. I guess we're, we'll just use the roads that we've already built as a guideline. Nice. Okay, and now we do this. Okay, and next we do this. A little further down. Yeah, that'll do. Nice. Okay, so now we're just going to build up some residential, some commercial, and some office space here. And we'll save this for services. Put a police headquarters about here. Let's see. I keep waiting to unlock medical laboratory, but I don't think it's going to happen in a bit. Yeah, university coverage is fine. What about elementary school coverage? So we're going to need one of those here. High school coverage, we'll put one of those here. Okay. And parks. So we haven't really built any parks in this area, so we're going to start doing that. Botanical garden. And Japanese tea garden. These are like so commonly referenced on strategy guides that they actually just abbreviate it to JTG because they have such like a powerful effect. Like, look at that. It's pretty good. So, I'm gonna put one. What else we got here? Plaza with picnic tables. Okay, so this has got. Let's. Where are we gonna put this? We'll put it there. And tourism and leisure. We can put a skate park there. So that should... Keyword should improve... yeah, there we go. Now it's activated. Now you can see all the up arrows. Oh, how much have I played? A decent amount. Maybe, I don't know, 40 hours total. It's one of my favorite games, probably. Let's see. Now, this game is kind of similar to SimCity 4, which I played a lot. That's probably my favorite city builder other than this. When SimCity 5 came out, I was a little disappointed in the way the gameplay worked. But City Skylines picked up right where SimCity 4 left off, which I was very happy about. Okay, so that's going to be our main line here. Do we have rail line? I can't remember if this map has rail. Yeah, it does. It does have rail. It's just over there somewhere. So we've actually got to build out a bit before we can get there. That's what we're going to do. Right. Yeah, I play Stanley Parable. Well, I played that one because my fiance recommended it. I play a few games. Occasionally, I stream world record attempts on Roller Coaster Tycoon. It came out crooked. By world record attempts, I mean I basically try to clear the level as fast as possible. Right now, the record for that level is 3 minutes 58 seconds. My best time right now is 4 minutes 8 seconds, which is the second fastest time in the world. I've been trying to beat the world record for a while now. I haven't done it yet, but I will eventually, I'm sure. I'm not going to say it's just a matter of time, though, because, like, the world record is really fast. It's going to be hard to beat. Sometimes I play Factorio, which is a game about you land on an alien planet, and let's see, self-sufficient. Well, you land on an alien planet, and in order to escape, you basically have to like invent technology from the ground up to just build increasingly more complicated things until you can build a rocket ship to escape. Yeah, Factorio is a lot of fun. Occasionally, I play it with a couple of friends. We have a Discord that we use. So I'll stream that if I ever play it, too. I think we're going to play tomorrow. We'll see. So, back to business. Create a farming area. Create an industry. Okay, so I just create an industry area and... Okay. District... Paint industry area. Okay, so it's all over there. We're gonna start here. And let's build some roads up that way. I think it's 3? It was 3 blocks. So build another 3. There we go. Trying to keep everything at right angles so everything keeps lining up. Yeah, no, I just lose my own train of thought sometimes. Nothing serious. I'm just a forgetful person. I think we'll upgrade. Let me check where it is. Okay, so we're in it now. I'm going to upgrade this to 4-lane. And build it out a little further. Like that. Hey, Big Chungus! Forest industry is like the only one that is renewable. So it is one of the best ones to build. Yeah, Big Chungus shows up for my streams pretty often. He is a regular at this point. Glad to see you. So yeah, right now we're gearing up to build the oil industry because this map has just so much oil. We're going to build a massive industry off of that. It's going to be great. So, painting. We're just going to do this for now. Alright. And we designate this as an oil. I think we designate it as an oil. Specializations. Oil industry main building. Oh, I need to build the roads a little further apart. I'll just remove this bit here. I made a joke about that last stream, where it was before I bought the area the oil was in. So I was like, oh, there's a lot of oil over there. We got to go over there and conquer it. Because I'm an American, and that's what Americans do. So now we've got small oil pump. I heard from one of my friends that that this is an extremely OP, overpowered type of... Yeah, we're going to have to run power over there and water. But yeah, this is a really overpowered type of industry specialization. I haven't built one yet, so I haven't seen it firsthand, but we're about to see it. I'm on the East Coast. So right now it's like 7:30 p.m. here. I haven't been streaming for that long, so you haven't missed much. Or actually, maybe I have been streaming for a while. I lose track of time when I play this game. But now we've got yeah. We've got power. So that's good. So we can start building out our industry now. Okay, and processing. Oil sludge hydrolysis. Oh, that fits real nice. Alright, so we need to provide oil to that. Ah, what country are you from? Italy? No way, I'm Italian. Well, I'm a quarter Italian, but my last name is Armetta, which is Sicilian. I've been meaning to visit Sicily someday. We need some storage areas, I think. Yeah, we need, oh, geez. Oh, geez, that's a lot of area. Giant marshmallows instead. The dialogue in this game is just so silly. Is traffic starting to be an issue? Oh, hey. Hey, I'm gonna turn these off. We have successfully made a man-made waterfront property. That's a good idea. I'm gonna do that. Thanks for the suggestion. Not enough raw materials. We need electricity for that, though. We can just kind of bring that down. That should work. As we build out the area, we can just remove these power lines so we have more space to build. For now, what I might do, actually, like right now, is remove these power lines so that I can build more in this area. Oh man, shoot, I forgot what that guy's name is. He's a YouTuber who plays City Skylines as well. He made this giant man-made lake and then made a dam out of it, and the dam let out more water than he was expecting, and it like flooded part of his city. I've been meaning to try that at some point. Because like it really is a good way to generate electricity. That's something that's yeah, I think that's who it is, yeah. Spike Viper. That's a cool name. My name, Flaming Log, originated from RuneScape. Oh no, RT Game doesn't put that much thought into into his builds. He mostly just builds to see what's the craziest way that I can destroy a city. All right, all right, all right. We're starting to get processing. There we go. I think we need more raw materials, so we're gonna build more processing, or not processing, more raw material collection. I need to watch more of his stuff. It's really cool. Let's see. Just gonna delete this. That way we can continue building specifically for space efficiency for these buildings here. RT Game is one of my favorite streamers, though. Like, I really like his Sim streams. I'm gonna build another storage unit, I think. storage unit, that's what I meant. Yep. There we go. Once I've got that area bought up, there is a rail line over here that I want to connect this industry area to. Ooh. Yeah, I need to... Actually, I could probably put landfills like down here or something. I'm gonna do that. Actually, incinerators would probably be a better idea, just so they work for longer. Nope. I probably could have just moved that, but I've got enough money that I don't care that much. How is our water availability? It's decent. It's alright. That was probably from this over here. How is garbage collection? There should be one of the... Yeah, garbage. There it is. Well, the game thinks that it's, watch the traffic map. Yeah. Traffic is... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm gonna probably put another set of off-ramps and on-ramps further down so that people can decide, or that people can have a choice as to... Ooh. Hamilton oil area has reached a level 2. We can build more complex stuff now. That'll be fun. Yeah, a while ago, I built a city, and suddenly I was getting, like, huge blackouts. I was like, why? I have plenty of coal power plants. But then I noticed it was because all of my coal was arriving by road, and the highway into the city was just completely jammed. So coal couldn't get to the power plants. Oh, wrong way. You can just kind of do that. Now they can get on that way, and we're going to build another one so that they can also get off that way. So once they realize that's there, hopefully some of them start bypassing this exit and start trying to use that one. I may also, because we don't really have any traffic going on. It's all just traffic that's coming off. We're also going to de-zone this little bit here, and we're going to build just another off-ramp. There we go. No one's using that yet. We'll see. Do I use mods? The only mod that that I remember turning on is the 81 tiles mod. Once I've got 25 unlocked, I'm planning to just, there's an unlock all option. Let me see if it's like options. Mods 81. Yeah. So once I have as many as I can buy normally, I'm just going to click this button And that expands out the map so you can use like the margins that you normally can't build on. Yeah. So are they going to use that extra off-ramp? Are they going to use this one? They're starting to use this one, which is good. Every car that uses this is a car that isn't using this. Yeah, I'll install that after tonight's session. I think I've seen that one in the Steam store, I just haven't used it. Oh, there they go. They're starting to use it. They're starting to use it. So how can I improve this intersection? Know what I might do? There's a method to my madness, don't worry. Personal? Oh, you know what? Yeah, that would be good. I don't think that they're using it yet. We'll see, though. What was I going to try here? Right, I remember. So here's what I'm going to do. And we'll see whether it works. We're going to do this. Oh. There we go. That. Now we're going to do... What's here? It's a taxi stand. So we'll move that there temporarily. And now... Yeah, it's thinking for a bit. Yeah, I've noticed that this was a lot worse before. I improved it by removing a lot of the roads that were here. What I'm about to do is... Yeah, that did clear it up a bit. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because, like, if they can all just get out and just be going in the same direction, there's not going to be as much, like, conflict in the traffic. It all depends if they're smart enough to use the left 3 lanes here. It doesn't look like they are. Maybe do they all want to, like, turn right up there, and that's why they're crowding into the... Maybe. We'll see. For now, this section... I'm just going to remove that. And that should hopefully make things smoother. Like, I don't think there's really a point in having that now. Because, like, there's other ways that they can get on here. Let's see how it looks now. Well, the traffic's off the highway. Yeah, not sure how I can improve that. Well, it's not that bad because all the cars that are stuck on there are getting out at that intersection every time the light turns. This over here, on the other hand, is a bit of an issue. Yeah, I'm definitely going to install those after this stream. Well, we're going to build up the industry area a bit more first. You know what? We're going to put a T right in there. Almost. Yeah, I can't delete these either. Ah, man, that is frustrating. Like, you can almost... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to do something dumb. It's gonna work, but it's gonna look really dumb. Alright, here we go. We can do that. Okay, so now that's just gonna be like that, and then that. Okay, now we switch the direction of those because I put them the wrong way. Okay. Oh man, that looks so stupid, but it's gonna work. Because, like, I couldn't fit it in without doing that. I literally could not have... Yeah, I couldn't place it was the problem. Okay. Now that that's done, we can remove this dumb S-bend. And we can make something that works a little better, because they're having to slow down, like, a lot for that. This really is one of those things where it's like, I mean, I guess. Because it looks so dumb, but yeah, I'm going to remove the S-bend on this side too, because that's going to cause traffic to slow down. Like, they aren't smart enough to use other lanes, but they are smart enough to slow down on curves, apparently. Okay. Now that that's over with being a relative term, here's the strategy that I'm going to employ here. Oh, so what you do is you kind of put it out the direction that the road's going to be starting in, and then have this be like, you know, where the corner of the bend is going to be, and then you can drag it out like that. So in my case, I want the end of the bend to be like... Can I turn off snapping? I can turn off snapping. Okay. So I can just like that. And like that. But for the more complex curves, you just use it a bunch of times, I think. Then you've got to go to straight if you want to build straights. And then once that's done, I think about there will work. Then you can go back to using the bend tool. Something like that, and then something like that. Okay, so now that that's done, what we're going to do is I'm going to put 2-lane highway to connect this to this. Kind of like what I've got over here. I'm basically building the same thing, only this one's only going to have one off-ramp, really. One off-ramp and one on-ramp. I do know OpenTTD. I have the mobile version. There we go. Okay. So now that's done. It's going to have one set of roads coming out and one set of roads going back. Now we can turn this back on. Okay, and now we finish this. OpenTDD is one of those games that I'm not very good at, but I'd like to become good at it, kind of like Dwarf Fortress. I might stream that someday if I become like semi-competent at it. Actually, I just had a thought. What if we have two-way highway coming out here? Because there's an intersection like this. How I can become good at OpenTTD? Just practicing, really. Like, I understand the rules behind it. I just haven't played it enough to, like, know the strategies, I guess. That works. So, so I've got a bit of a story about an intersection that's exactly like this. So I bought a bike once, right? And my cursor's showing up in the stream, right? So I'm just gonna, like, just for the sake of the story, I'm gonna build a little dummy road off of here. So, I had just bought a bike, right? And I was gonna ride the bike home. Now, I had also recently bought this Bluetooth earbud. It, like, wirelessly connects to your phone and plays audio from it. So what I was doing was, I had Google Maps open on my phone was in my pocket, and my earbud was in my ear telling me the directions from Google Maps. So I was following them, you know, and I get to this point, right? Driving down this way, and okay, just to further illustrate the story and why it was dumb. So I come to an intersection like this, right? And my house, I can reach it by going this way. And I know how to get home by going this way. But Google tells me to turn right here. So I turn right. Now the thing is, I was riding a bike, right? And I was riding it not in the sidewalk where I should have been, but right in the side of the road, right here. So, light turns green. I turn right. Now I'm over here. But it's saying ahead that I should turn left. So I have to get across this somehow. So there's not that many cars. I let some of them pass, and then I cross. So now I'm over here in this traffic island in the middle. So I ride my bike down this road, right? And I get to here. Now at this point, Google is telling me to turn left. I've turned bike directions on, so Google should know I'm on a bike. But I'm here, right at this corner on the inside of the road. And the light turns green. Green arrow turning left. So me, on my bike, I figure, oh well, and I turn left. And doing so puts me in the middle of this road. So now in real life, this part of the road, the two-way section, was actually quite long. So I end up in the middle of this two-way highway, riding my bike between these two lines. And finally, and there's cars like right behind me, beeping at me. Like, at this point, what am I supposed to do? I'm not going to cross in front of them. That would be suicide, but then so is riding in these two lines in the middle here. So eventually, I make it over here, and I just... Oh, wow. I haven't even built anything more. I can build a toy factory, because I forget you can refine oil into plastic. So, I get over here, and I just get off my bike, and I just collapse, because my legs are shaking so badly because of how terrifying it was. Just having cars whizzing by me, oncoming cars. But anyway, that's my story. Hope it was entertaining. So, hopefully the industry here can actually use this. So, oh, it was really, really terrifying. Now, to Google's credit, I should have known better than to just blindly follow the directions. Petrochemical, okay. So, I figure I can probably build some of the processing, like, over there. Not enough natural. Ooh. We pumped it dry. We pumped it good and dry. Okay, so we're gonna move these to where there is oil. Well, see, I wasn't on known roads when I started my trip, because the bike store was in an area of town that I had never been to. So I was using the Google Maps to get from where I didn't know where I was to where I did know where I was. But the thing was, because I had just gotten used to following the directions, I wasn't thinking when I got to the point where I kind of started to recognize where I was, and I just continued following the directions. because that's what I had been doing. Anyway, I survived. It was really dumb, but I survived. It would probably be way faster to just demolish all of them than just build a new set over here. But I don't feel like doing that. I'm just doing this instead. This far less efficient method. Actually, nah, traffic's gonna get pretty bad if I do that. Here's what I can do instead. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can build this out like that, right? And then I can build this like this. So that should allow me to move these remaining pump jacks, I think. Low density? Is there like an option in here? Oh, I see. I see. Because this is like... Yes, this produces less than twice, but it's more than twice the size. Yeah, I can see how that'll work better. There we go. Oh, you know what? Yeah. That's probably a good idea. Like, spread them out, kinda. Yeah, my water availability is starting to get low. You know what I could probably do? Now that would require, like... If only there was a way to build logic into the water pumps and tank reservoir system. Like, you know, if production is low, turn on this one. Yeah. Also, in the real world, a building this size would have way more than 15 workers, but, you know. Like, there's more than 15 floors. Is it like one worker managing more than one floor? How does that even work? And, like, where's all the parking? There's no parking garages in this game. Do you know whether there's a mod that, like, introduces realistic parking? I mean, I guess the game would be less fun to play if they had realistic parking, because then you'd have to plan for it. Whereas now you don't. Let's check the land value. I'm actually curious as to... Yeah, see, this is actually decently high land value, despite there not really being anything, because I just put a lake here. I basically dug a hole, and then had these freshwater outlets fill it with water. So this is a reservoir if I need it for some reason, which honestly would have been... That's my bird, by the way. I have a cockatiel. But yeah, it would have been way more useful on an earlier map I was doing, which instead of this big river in the middle, it had a very small river. But yeah, let's try building... Yes. She's being a brat. An adorable brat, but a brat. Oh, you do? What's yours named? Mine is named Sununa. Oh my god. I used to have a parakeet named Pico. I only had him for about a month, though. He had a neurological condition when I got him, and he ended up having a seizure because of it. And, yeah. Good bird, though. I'm probably someday going to get another parakeet from a reputable breeder. They, like, I didn't have him for long. I had him for maybe... It wasn't even a month. He was a month old. I had him for maybe a week before he had the seizure. But in that week, he already had learned his name. No, it's a happy... It's a happy thing. Like, he had learned how to fly to my finger, so I could, like, sit on one side of the room and just hold my finger out and say, Pico, come here. And he would just fly and land on my finger. Definitely the smartest animal I've ever owned. No offense to Sununa, but Pico was just a very, very intelligent bird. It's okay though. It was a long time ago. I'm not really that sad about it anymore because I did have a lot of happy memories with him, and I like to think of those more. So what we're going to do here, back to the game, is we're going to put low density on the inside here, and we're going to put high density on the outside. That way, the low density has their, high value beachfront property. Oh, the condition? Like he can tell when you're getting ready and he starts getting agitated. Like, that's something that I've noticed, yeah, that's something I've noticed cockatiels are pretty good at, is, noticing when you're about to leave. Like, have you ever seen that one video of the cockatiel imitating an iPhone ringtone? I read in the description that apparently he, only does that. I should probably put water pipes there. So, a confession, I don't usually wear a shirt when I'm home alone. I am wearing a shirt now, but I don't usually. So, is that a... Okay, it has power. Good. So, whenever I put on a shirt, and, like, I'm standing up and looking like I'm about to leave, she just starts screaming and, like, flapping her wings a little bit. A very good bird. Okay, so what services can I put there that they don't have? That's a yoga garden. That's actually not a necessity. We could put a medical clinic here. That would actually be really good anyway, because we don't have much of a hospital presence in this part of town. There she goes again. My fiance left the room just a bit ago. Ooh, yeah, we need some fire safety. Put up a fire station here. Oh, that's good. That's real good. That should take care of the rest of it. And that should take care of those. What I'm trying to do here is provide like all of the services to this little area here, so that we can have an excuse, more or less, for very, very high land value. They are amazing, but don't rush into it. Make sure that you're ready. They do require a lot of attention. Like, a bird can live for, like Sununa, cockatiel, they can live 25 to 30 years sometimes. I know of a few cockatiels who are in their 20s. Another way to think of it is a cockatiel lives a little longer than a cat. So, you know, put at least as much thought as you would into buying a cat, because that's how long you're going to have that bird. And that's without even mentioning. What? You want to go to bed? It's actually close to her bedtime. We usually put her to bed around 8:30, but sometimes she gets cranky and wants to go to sleep earlier. Yeah, birds are brats. Like, once they get what they want, just immediately calm. Just immediately happy. Which I guess is better than them, like, holding a grudge or something, but still. Ooh, we can build a nuclear power plant. But, right, I was on the subject of large birds. So I'm going to put Sununa to bed after this, but macaws, as one example, I mean, to start with, a macaw is just a lifelong commitment. Like, a macaw can live longer than you can in some cases. So, if you get a macaw, and you're over, let's say, 30, you're going to have a plan for when you die, because that bird is, if you take care of it, that bird is going to outlive you. And you'll need, it'll need somewhere to go. Yeah, pretty much. It's like I said earlier, I'm forgetful, so sometimes I lose my train of thought mid-statement, but occasionally I remember what I was talking about.
Did you say you were going to put her to bed?
I was going to put her to bed. So, I'm going to do that right now. Be right back.
Sununa? You good girl? Hi. Hi. Come on. Good girl. Yeah. You want some treats? Oh, such a good girl. Such a good girl. Yes. Such a good girl.
You want to say goodnight to him?
Good night.
That's it?
From where here? Okay. Step.
Oh, there she goes.
Maybe she didn't like the feeling of my Band-Aid.
Maybe. Yeah, she's got a band-aid on her finger, and I guess it scared her.
It's okay. It's okay. Scratch.
No, you done? Oh, well, there she goes. Yeah, she definitely wants bed, but she just climbed into the cage by herself.
There you go. Night, Luna. Night. Go to sleep.
I am back. Yeah, she did a lap around the room. Let's see, what else does it need? How's trash? Okay, so trash collection to this area isn't actually that good. So what I'm thinking I'll do is just build an industry road kind of around the back. I've only, like, held a macaw once. There's this place, kind of near where my fiance lives, called the Parrot Emporium. And it's a bird supply store. They also have birds up for adoption. And they offer boarding. So that, if you're going on vacation and you can't hire a sitter, my gosh, cockatiels really are brats, but like they're good brats. Oh, neat, a tunnel. Anyway, so they board parrots as well, so that if you're going on vacation, you can leave your bird somewhere where it'll have company, and, you know, also have interaction with people, so it doesn't get too lonely while you're away. So anyway, we're there visiting because, like, they let you hold the birds that they're boarding just so they can, you know, play with people while they're there. Because they like people, they're birds. And one of the birds there was a macaw. Now, I had never held a macaw before, but, like, I really slowly reached out my hand, and this macaw, with its giant can opener beak that's about the same size as my hand, reaches out with his beak towards my finger. Now, I've read stories about what a macaw's beak can do to someone's finger. So, of course, you know, I got really, like, timid about it, and I pulled my finger away. But then the macaw just, like, gave me this really sad look. And I was like, aw. So I reach out again, and the macaw reaches out with his beak again, and kind of really gently hooks my finger with his beak, and pulls my hand closer so he can step on it. Like, I'm probably not going to get a macaw, because if I did, well, unless I adopted one, but even then, that would be a huge commitment. But, you know, if I got a macaw as a baby, I would not outlive that bird. I'm already about 26, so I've got, I don't know, maybe 60, 70 years left if I'm lucky, and a macaw can live longer than that. Yeah, it's starting to happen. Hopefully... Did that help at all? No, it didn't. I'm going to need to build a intermediate landfill, like, right here-ish? Yeah. Parrot fashion? You mean, like, carrying parrots around with you in public, or is there some, like, law against owning parrots? There's probably another word for it, for what you're trying to say. Not sure. Oh. So you're like one of the only people over there who has a parrot? That's interesting, I never knew that. Oh, there we go. I'm going to turn on one of these because the water's starting to evaporate. What we may do, actually, is take some soil from over here. Oh. That's neat. Ah. That's kind of sad, honestly. Like, I've owned a fish. I have. But they really aren't, like, the same kind of pet at all. Like, you can't get a parrot and expect to keep it in a cage and just have it in a corner all day. Like, the thought of that really makes me sad. Like, I mean, even when I had a fish, I still played with him sometimes. What he used to do was I would, like, hold my finger over the tank. He was a beta fish. They're also called Siamese fighting fish. We kept ours alone for almost his whole life. He ended up living to be about 3.5, which is pretty good for a beta fish, I think. But anyway, I would hold my hand above the tank. Budgie? Or mostly budgie. Is it a Indian ringneck? They're kind of common in the wild. Okay. It's starting to work here. How's land value? Still good? Yeah, still pretty good here. Is there anything else I can do? Parks and plazas? Oh yeah, that'll help. That'll really help. We'll put a skate park here, because we don't have anything in that area. We'll put... No, we don't have any park maintenance. We'll put that over here. Oh. Oh, yeah, they're all upgraded. Educate more citizens. How's the university coverage? The university's fine. They've got coverage for that. I think it's just a matter of they haven't gone to high school yet, because this is still kind of a new area. I'm gonna try... building a bit more here. Oh, yeah, Quaker parrot is a species. There's this page on Facebook called Egg Boy. One of my videos, actually, is called Egg Trousel. The bird in that video is a Quaker parrot. Meopsita monachus. Yeah. Yeah, that bird is a Quaker parrot. They're cute. I've thought about getting one before. Like, when I have a house, right now I live in a small apartment. When I have a house, I think I'll get, like, an actual parrot. I mean, Sununa is an actual parrot. I mean, like a larger parrot. More parrot.exe. It's a lot of bird. What I'm wondering is, can I change the elevation of any of this without destroying the buildings? Because that's what I would like to do. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, a little bit. You know, I do actually have a Discord. Let me paste the link in here really quick. Hang on a second. You know, as it scrolls to the side of the screen, invite people. Okay. So this link will expire in 1 day, but, you know, if you want to join my Discord, that is my Discord. Right now it's mostly like my friends in there, some of their friends. I haven't gone too wild with it yet. Okay, so at this point there is demand. So we haven't really built anything in this area. Let's do that. I mean, right now there's only one Patreon contributor. I mean, the Sands thing, like, I literally just made a video called Megalovania, but it's desynced with itself. Go ahead, check it out. It's something. I'm not going to claim that it's good, but it's something. We can probably do another one of these here. Oh? Do we need more electricity? We do need more electricity. You know what I think it's time for? I think it's time for a nuclear power plant. Well, thank you for already watching the video. 200,000. Oh! That like doubled my electricity production. I'm just gonna shut down all my coal plants at this point. I don't need them anymore. Like, now that I've got that, I don't need any coal plants anymore, that's for sure. I'm gonna keep my incinerators because, like, they don't just generate electricity, they also handle garbage, which I need. I'm gonna save a dam for, like, when I do 81 tiles, then I'm just gonna have access to the whole map, which will mean I can, like, terraform the whole map. So at that point, I'll be able to do some crazy stuff, like make really, really high elevation reservoirs. Soon. Like, now that I'm able to stream in decent enough quality and frame rate, I don't think I'm going to start over again like I've been doing. Like, this file's probably just going to be my file for a pretty long time. Let's see, are these not enough natural resources? Okay. It is all connected to the same grid. Is it just too far away from sources of power? That's odd. Oh, wait, is it somehow not getting electricity because none of the pylons are in that? Could it be that simple? Is that really it? That's so dumb! Oh my god, that is so dumb. Alright. Anyway. Natural resources, let's see here. A little bit. Not too often, but sometimes I play it. I think the last time I played it was a few months ago. So it really isn't a very often thing that I do. There we go. Oh, there's crime. Okay. We should probably build some emergency services anyway. You know, now that I remembered that crime can still happen in a constructed area. Should probably also have That should be fine. I'm not sure why it's not getting its garbage emptied. Is it full? I'll put one incineration plant over there and see if that fixes it. Oh, I've actually written an SCP. 3653 is the one that I wrote. It's not very good, so don't go in expecting a masterpiece. I think its score on the site is like 20, 25, something around there. I don't remember exactly. Alright, time to expand that industry area. That'll work. And you know, since there's so many trees here... Yeah, SCP-3653. It's called a calendar with extra days. How is garbage? Okay, I will literally put the incinerator right next to it. Like, go collect the... Okay. Okay, apparently it just hadn't gotten there yet, for whatever reason. Alright, so oil stuff. Hmm. A drilling rig. Slippery. No, I know it's not comparable. I'm not that experienced of a writer. Let's see here. Oop. Toy factory. I'm gonna put that like over there. Household plastic factory. Probably if I just delete that section of road, I'll be able to put it down. Yeah. Petroleum and plastics. Should probably build more storage. That's where I think I'm lacking right now. No, I've actually been checking. Let me show you. Like, I've been putting these kind of spread out in the area. This one, could probably move this one like there. Okay, this one, admittedly, it would be better if it was there. So that is where it will go. Okay. Yeah, I guess I do need to have an incinerator literally next to the place. Okay. Ooh. Waste oil refining plant. What does that do? Oh, I need forestry for that. Is there trees? All right. Well, have a good night. Thanks for sticking around so long. I'm sure you'll see next time I stream. Sleep well. Yeah, it's getting to be pretty late here as well. So I think I may call it a night. One last look. So today we built this whole section. We built this classy waterfront property. We made sure that we had parks. We built some taxi stands. Pretty good stream. Good and productive. Alright, and now I'm going to save it. And we're going to leave. So, thank you all for tuning in. And this will probably be on YouTube in about an hour. So, with that, I wish you all a good night. Thank you for watching.